If you're starting to fast, watch this video from beginning to end. Now, fasting is very beneficial to the body, but this is for the spiritual fasters that are trying to get an answer from the Most High and make Him look upon you. When you fast, it's very significant because we need food for fuel, but the body can manage without food for quite some time. In the Bible, Moses fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. He didn't eat no bread or water while he was in the presence of the Most High. Yahweh Shai, Christ, when he went in the wilderness, they didn't necessarily say he didn't drink water, but they said he fasted for 40 days and 40 nights. So 40 days is very possible from the examples we have. Now, I've never made it 40 days. Man, you know what's crazy? All we have to do is just not lift up our hand and put it to our mouth. That's all we have to do. But it's so difficult and it's impossible for some people. But when you have these examples, these great examples, it makes you strive for greatness because it's possible, especially if you believe it is possible. The longest I've ever fasted for was 7 days, and I've done that 2 times in my life. In the beginning, I went for a day, and then I tried 2 days, and then I think I tried 3 days, and I failed at one point. So I added that I failed at one point just to say, you might fail, but it's not the end of the world. Just try again, regroup, get the body right, and try again. But the reason I failed is because I was smoking. I ain't gonna lie, I was hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was smoking, hot boxing, and and doing a lot of things to my body that made it harder for the fast. If you're completely sober while fasting, man, it's a piece of cake. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's harder. It's harder when you're smoking and doing other things. And guess what? Both times I fasted for 7 days, I smoked. But I will say, I stopped. I ain't gonna lie. This is me being real. I don't smoke like that no more. I really don't smoke at all. But I am not gonna say I won't smoke again in my lifetime. So that's why I say I add that in there because right now I really love being sober. My point is, I don't know. 5 months from now, I might hit a spliff. Who knows? But I'm really focused on fitness, and I love fitness. And I've been smoking my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've been high my whole life, since a juvenile, and I ain't missing nothing. But it is, you know what I'm saying? It's legal nowadays, and it is nice. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you smoke than drink. But it says in the weed video. So when I was smoking, I completed both 7-day fasts. But to go back to that point, after the third day of getting high, I ain't gonna lie. And another thing I'm about to digress on. I would smoke just to waste time. I wanted time to go by fast, man. The 7 days are dreadful. You have no energy. So it's like when I would smoke, and I'm like, man, I'm just trying to make time go by and pass out, hopefully. But let me tell you this about fasting and smoking. From my experience, while I was smoking and fasting, I stopped getting high. Like I actually didn't want to smoke. My body was telling me to not smoke. And this is not no bullshit. It's quite interesting because I would dread smoking. Like smoking wasn't appealing. It wasn't doing the same thing it would do because they say the THC needs some fatty foods or something in your body for it to register, for it to hit. You know what I'm saying? For the dopamine, the euphoria to hit. So I'm doing this with no food in my stomach. It's not the same. It's like I'm just smoking to smoke, and it was actually a burden. It was actually a burden. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is, if you smoked like how I smoked, man, you smoke all day, every day. So it's like you just smoking the smoke, and it's like, fuck it. The fast is telling me to stop, but I'm not even listening to the fast. So I'm like, man, fuck that. Hell no, I'm gonna keep on smoking. Just to, I don't know, do something. Dude, you can't do nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I don't play video games, but you have to find something to do. I would work out and I'd have no energy. So just to go give my little testimony on fasting, but this is gonna be part one, I guess, because I got some shit to say in this for tips and benefits for fasting. But before we go on my fasting experiences and tips, let me tell you what fasting will do. The Most High will look upon you. So I gave you all this to show you how difficult fasting is. It shows, one, when you're fasting, have a reason. We're not talking about intermittent fasting. We're talking about an actual reason of fasting. You believe in the Most High and you want the Most High's attention and you want some answers from the Most High. You are making an inquiry to the Most High. You want something speedily done and you want it how you want it. Like, yo, God, and the thing is, he doesn't have to answer the fast. And he doesn't have to, it's not a guarantee. But he will look upon it like, okay, okay. This human wants something from okay, let's see what he's talking about. Or he or she, what are they talking about? Let's see. You want my attention? Let me see. You know what I'm saying? And he respects it. You feel what I'm saying? So you want his attention, basically. And it's not no physical benefits. We could talk about the good physical benefits, but this is for the spiritual benefits. Make inquiry in your mind, and this is what you want from the Most High, then set a fast, a respectable fast. 7 days, dog, 7 days is terrible. See, when I fast, the Lord knows. The Lord knows I want something or I just need some information from him. Every time I fasted, he answered me how I wanted him to answer me. I'm not even lying to y'all. And that's me and his situation. That's confidential between me and him. So the Lord knows I hate fasting. So when I fast, he knows, okay, he wants something. What does he want? What's going on? Because the Lord is amazing and he's omnipotent. Don't get it twisted, but he don't gotta do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're giving effort and losing energy every day, he's gonna look upon what you need. Okay, what do you want, human? My son, my daughter. What's going on? You feel me? So this is the power of fasting. Remember when David did his folly with Bathsheba and Nathan told David the child is going to die. What did David do? He fasted. Now, did the Most High answer that fast? No. But what did David do? Maybe the Most High will forgive me and show favor towards my folly. Even though David did some craziness. But you see what David did. He know he did some wrong. He immediately went in a fast. The baby still died. But do you see the point of why he fasted? The reason why he fasted. So understand the power and the significance of a fast before you fast. Part 2, let's go.